The Appsumo Plus Day sale is here, but only for the next few days. Now, the deals in this sale are only reserved for Plus members, and during this time, they will be discounted even more. Now, in this video, I'm going to rank each deal in terms of uniqueness and usability. That way, you'll know which tools to get instead of buying them and just keeping them on your shelf for months and months. Now, I'm going to rank the deals in this Notion spreadsheet. Now, if you want access to this Notion spreadsheet completely free, all you need to do is click the link in my description. So I will rank the deals in terms of their uniqueness and usability, and I will put them in one of three tiers. Tier A is the highest tier, then Tier B, and the lowest tier is Tier C. So let's get started. ADYOUNEED. So this tool allows you to create, test, and optimize agency quality ads on Facebook, Instagram, and Google. So you basically provide it with your URL, and the AI will automatically generate the visuals, the text, and also suggest the audiences for your ad. Now, at this point, I still don't trust AI to generate ads for me, especially if I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars with my ads. Now, this tool has been around in the past. So this deal starts at $69, and you could purchase up to 7 codes for nearly $500. Now, the limits for this deal, I think, can be improved. So for a single code, it'll only give you 1 sub-account, and the more codes you get unlocks more sub-accounts. So depending on how many clients or brands you work with, this deal can get pretty expensive. So with that said, I think for this tool, I think the deal can be improved, and this tool has been around for many, many years on Appsumo. So I'm gonna put this in Tier C. Blue. So this tool will allow you to streamline your workflows with a simple and powerful project management system. So it's similar to Asana, Monday, and Trello. So you could view data across your Kanban boards. They have Gantt charts and other views as well. Now, there are countless of other project management tools out there, and this tool has been on sale in the past as well. So this deal starts at $49, and you could purchase up to Tier 9, which is $1,000. Now the limits are a little weird because with Tier 1, it gives you 30 users, but only 1 company. I wish they gave you more companies for Tier 1, because if you work with more than 1 or 2 companies, this deal can also be pretty expensive. So with that said, I think there is a lot of other project management tools out there, and the limits are just okay for this deal. So I'm going to move this to Tier C. Robomotion. So this is another tool that has been on sale in the past. So this tool will automate repetitive and data-intensive manual tasks with easy-to-use robots. So you could basically automate web and desktop applications to help speed up your day-to-day tasks. So if you have repetitive tasks that you complete every single day, you could use this tool to run robots to complete them for you. Personally, for me, I'm not sure how useful this tool is, and there are other competitors that do the exact same thing. So for this deal, it starts at $109, and you could purchase up to Tier 4 at $549. Now this deal is structured, I think just okay. To unlock triggers, you do need to get Tier 2. And if you get Tier 3, it'll increase your limits, but you need Tier 4 to unlock the queues. So you do need to fully stack this deal to get all of the features. So with that said, I think I want to move Robomotion to Tier C. GetTerms. So this tool allows you to generate custom privacy policies for your websites and apps. Now, there are countless of other privacy policy generators out there. Many of them are free. So that's something to keep in mind. And this tool has been on Appsumo in the past as well. Now, if you have a website, you must generate a privacy policy, terms of service, and other policies according to wherever you operate and live. So I think everyone needs a deal like this. Now, this deal starts at $69, and you could purchase up to Tier 5. And I think the limits are okay. With Tier 1, you can use this tool for up to 3 sites or apps. And to get unlimited, you do need to fully stack to Tier 5 to get unlimited sites or apps. So with that said, I'm going to move this tool over to tier B because it is very useful and the deal terms are not bad. BannerBoo, so another returning deal. Now this one helps you build automated ads for marketing campaigns and social media without coding. So it's similar to Canva. You can create all types of graphics for social media, but let's face it, Canva is still the king of all of these graphic design tools. So this tool starts at $49 and you could purchase up to tier 4 at $349. Now the limits are not bad. With tier 1, you get access to 10 workspaces, 100 video exports per month, which is not too bad. But unfortunately, you are only limited to 15 background removals per month. And I think that's very, very low. To fully use this tool, you might need tier 2. Now again, I think Canva is still the king of all these graphic design tools. So I'm going to move this to tier C. Closely. So this tool does cold outreach that combines LinkedIn and email automation. So if you are in sales and you want more leads and more customers for your business, you could use this tool to complete cold outreach. Now, one thing to note is that you need to make sure that you don't kill your domain, because if you send out these cold emails, people might put you in the spam folder. So you do need to tread with caution with these types of tools. So this deal starts at $59 and you could purchase up to 10 codes for the highest limits. Now, I do not like how this deal is structured because they basically are forcing you to purchase plan 2 to get all of these features. So with that said, I'm going to move closely to tier C here. DMARC Report. So this tool monitors your domain security and boosts your email deliverability with this single platform. So a few months ago, personally, I've had some crazy email deliverability issues with my email. So I do know how important it is to have your email deliverability consistently checked and made sure everything is good. And there's actually people that you can hire on Upwork and Fiverr to set up your email deliverability and improve it. So this tool is pretty helpful. So this deal starts at $69 and you could purchase up to 8 codes for $552. Now I do like how they give you white label domains and white label interface and reports for the single code. And the limits are not too bad. And you also can have parked domains as well. So if you want parked domains, you would need to get, let's see, 8 codes for 250 parked domains. So if that's valuable to you, you could get the 8 codes. So with that said, I think this tool is very valuable to anyone who does email marketing. So I'm actually going to move this to tier A. SaveDay. So this tool will capture, organize, and utilize all your saved content across multiple devices. So you could use this on your Chrome. So you can save any type of website with this tool, and you could use AI to ask it any questions about all the websites or content that you've bookmarked. So I think this tool would be valuable if you do a lot of research, and maybe if you are doing competitive analysis or planning to write blog articles, this could be a very useful tool for you. Now this deal starts at $59 up to tier 3, which is $279. And I think the limits for this deal are fine. So with tier 1, you get 30 key points credits per month and 30 Q&A credits per month. So a Q&A credit is basically using their AI to ask a question about what you have bookmarked. It might be on the lower end, but I think this is just fine. So with that said, I'm going to move SaveDay to tier A. Reportz. So this tool has been around for years. I think this is one of the first Appsumo deals I've ever purchased. So this tool allows you to track KPIs across all your marketing channels, and you could customize the dashboards. So if you are an agency and you work with multiple clients and you report your marketing activities, you could use this tool. But unfortunately, this tool hasn't been really improved dramatically over the years. It's been essentially the same year after year. So I'm not sure how much more they do plan on making updates in the future. So keep that in mind. So this deal starts at $69 and you could get up to 5 codes, and the limits are not too bad. So with the single code, you have 25 fully customizable dashboards. And I think for most of us, that's a good amount. But if you want more, you will need to purchase more codes to increase your dashboard count. But with that said, Again, this deal has been around in the past multiple times. I have this tool. It really hasn't been updated too much, and there are tons of other better reporting software out there. So I'm going to have to move this to my tier C. Bramework. So this is an AI blogging tool that helps you create SEO-friendly blogs really quickly using their AI. Now, as you know, there are tons of AI copywriters out there. I've used this in the past, and it's actually pretty good. But at the same time, again, there are a lot of amazing alternatives. If you don't have an AI software, which I highly doubt that is the case, this might be a good tool. But most likely, you have a few AI softwares already. So with that said, this deal starts at $79 and it goes up to tier 4 at $399. Now I think the limits are just okay. With tier 1, they give you 40,000 AI generated words per month and 2 users can use the tool. I think for this tool to be very helpful, you need at least tier 2 because it gives you 100,000 AI generated words per month. So the deal terms are just okay. The tool itself is pretty good, but again, there are tons of other competitors out there. So I'm going to move this to tier C. Acadle. So this tool will create engaging interactive course content for customer onboarding and employee training. So if you are in HR or if you own a business and you hire a lot of new employees or maybe freelancers, this tool could be helpful to onboard them the right way and to make sure they understand your business processes. Personally, for me, this isn't useful because I don't have, employees. Now this deal starts at $79 and you could purchase up to 10 codes. Now the limits are just fine. So with the single code, you could invite up to 200 users, but only 2 team members can log in and you have 10 gigabytes of storage and 1 academy. Now let's see if you stack multiple codes. So with 10 codes, you get all advanced features, but for single and double codes, you are only allowed all basic features. And you also get the community, and there is no Acadle branding with 10 codes. Let's do 9 codes, no Acadle branding, and it will unlock essential features. So if you want all of the features, then you would need 10 codes for $790. So that is pretty expensive. So I'm not too happy about the limits here. So with that said, I'm going to move Acadle to my tier C. GenPage. So this tool will allow you to increase your outbound conversion rate with a powerful account-based marketing landing page builder. So this tool allows you to build many customized landing pages according to your prospects and brands that you work with. So you have the landing page structure, but the content in that structure will change according to the prospect or the company. So if you do a lot of sales or if you work with a lot of different brands and you need landing pages for each one of them, this could be pretty helpful. So these are the landing page templates, and then each one will be customized with the account information. And you could edit the template by adding the hero image, features, call to action, and then you could view the leads that you've generated with each landing page. And then you could change the branding as well for the landing pages. Now this deal starts at $59. And you could purchase up to tier 5 for $499. Now I think the limits are fine. So with tier 1, you are limited to just 1 brand, but I do like how they give you custom domain and you can remove the made with GenPage branding and with tier 1, which is great. But I think to make this tool the most valuable for you, you need more than just 1 brand. So you might need to purchase tier 2 or higher. But with tier 5, you are given unlimited brands. Let's check tier 4. Okay, tier 4, you are given 25 brands. So I think this tool is pretty useful. The limits are fine. So I'm going to move this tool to my tier B. InsertChat. So this is a brand new tool for Appsumo. So this tool allows you to build and automate AI chatbots that can engage, guide, and sell to your website users 24/7. So this is a website AI chatbot. So you could train your chatbots for specific tasks using their AI, like if there are specific questions and things like that. And you could customize your AI chatbots as well. So as you know, there are tons of AI chatbots out there right now. So in terms of uniqueness, I don't think this is too unique. Now this deal starts at $59 and it goes up to tier 5 at $499. Now the limits are okay. So if you are a solopreneur or a small business, I think tier 1 would be just fine. It gives you 5 chatbots You have 1 team member, 5 chatbot accounts. So it's okay. And I think the URL and YouTube links limits are fine. But if you get tier 5, it'll unlock white label and reselling accounts, and there is also CNAME. Now let's check tier 4. Okay, with tier 4, you do get white label and reselling accounts. But if you want CNAME, you do need tier 5. So I don't think it makes sense to have white label without the CNAME to truly make it white label. So you are kind of forced to buy tier 5 for truly full white label. Now this tool allows you to sell accounts. So you could earn money using this tool, but at the same time, there are tons of other AI chatbots out there. So with that said, I think I'm going to move InsertChat to, I want to say tier B or C, but I'm feeling generous, so I'm going to put tier B. Conditional blocks. So this tool will allow you to create dynamic, personalized content for your sites with this WordPress plugin. So this is a WordPress plugin. Now I'm a sucker for WordPress plugins. So this one is pretty unique. So you could control the visibility of WordPress blocks based on certain configurations, like where they came from, where they landed on the page, and so forth. And you can create scheduled content for time and dates, show exclusive content using links, and set up membership specific content. So if you have a course, this could be helpful. You could create unique upsells and cross sells if you have an e-commerce website, and there is a developer friendly API. So this tool is pretty unique and useful, I think personally for me. And this deal starts at $39. And I don't think this deal was on sale on Appsumo before. So this is a new tool, a new deal. So with tier 1, you can use this for 3 sites, and you could purchase up to tier 3 at $249 for 200 sites. So I do like how this deal is structured. I think for most of us, tier 1 or tier 2 would be sufficient. Now I think in this day and age, everyone wants customization, especially when they are browsing and looking to purchase. So with that said, I think this tool is a very valuable one, a unique one. So I'm going to move this to tier A. Tethered. So I think this is a brand new tool as well for Appsumo. Now this one will allow you to get unlimited monitoring for your website's servers, SSL certificates. It gives you spam scores, any threats to your website, and more. So this tool basically monitors your website 24/7. It makes sure that if it goes down, you will get notified and your audience will get notified as well. So you could add a monitor and you could share that monitor page with others. So those monitor pages look like this. You can customize those monitor pages. So if you have maybe a SaaS tool, this could be a great tool that you can use. And what's also cool is that you can get updates across platforms like Slack, WhatsApp, and Discord whenever downtime occurs. So you are notified immediately wherever you are. And you can receive updates on SSL certificates via text, email, and other popular platforms. And you can connect it with Zapier, IFTTT, Discord, Twilio, and so forth. Now, I think this tool is pretty useful and it is unique. There are other tools like this out there. Keep that in mind. Now, this deal starts at $49 and it goes up to tier 5. So basically, the more tiers you get, it increases your limits. Now, the limits I think are fine for this deal. With tier 1, you are limited to just 2 domain SSL checks, 1 domain threats, and 1 domain email spam score. So depending on how many domains you want to track and how many email domains you want to track as well, you will need to purchase more tiers. I think the sweet spot would be tier 3 because it gives you 10 domains SSL checks, 5 domain threats, 5 domain email spam scores, and it also unlocks the SMS call notification and WhatsApp notifications as well. So whenever anything goes wrong, you will get notified. So I think to make this tool as useful as possible, you do need at least tier 3. So with that said, I think for this specific tool, it is very useful, but I do wish the deal terms could be improved. So it is either tier C or tier B, but since this is a newer tool on Appsumo, I'm going to move this to tier B. So there we go. We have all of the Appsumo Plus Day deals ranked from tier A, B, and all the way down to my tier C. Now, if you want free access to this Notion spreadsheet, click the link in my description. This spreadsheet also includes other Appsumo deals and other tools that are not on Appsumo that you could use to grow your business. So click the link in my description to get this free. With that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, and if you want to check out my other videos, feel free to click any of the ones on the screen. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.